Hello YouTube, Ronan Kazi. I learned something new this week. So, you may or may not know this, I routinely play Destiny with two fellow YouTubers, Sloth Moods and Ultimate Shield 340. We've done harder and harder content last week. I don't think I showed a video, but we did, I don't know, like a dungeon or whatever. Now we're doing the Spire on Witch Queen. You had to buy a dungeon key, so we're pretty committed to this. And if you know anything about me, I'm having problems jumping. And if it's the one thing I dislike about Destiny 2 is all the jumping, because I just suck at it. I can barely make it. It's a struggle all the time. I've gotten technically better. So technically I do it, but it's just like I just don't have enough. I just don't have enough oomph. But I'm understanding how to jump with my tune. I'm a warlock. Now I jumped with the Titan I tried a different class a while back, and you can just jump all over the place. So part of it's my class, and part of it is I'm not that smart. And that's what this video is about. Part of this video, I kind of alluded it to you all in the last video, is that sometimes you let your situation, i.e. that you don't know, go better than your first kind of inclination to do things. Right now we're clearing off the mobs that would be a pain in the ass if you're jumping. You know, you just want to not get strafed while you're jumping. That jump's easy for me to do. And now we're like, oh, you got to jump there, and this is just going to be a nightmare. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I go ahead and I put on Spider-Man. So there's a grenade skill in Destiny that will pull you. It's called Tangle. It will pull me across if I can't make jump. First jump easy. I get the bright idea to jump on that little rail part. I don't know if you can. And look, I'm not going to make it, and I'm not going to make it. Part of the problem is I'm on a PC. I need to run and jump, and that's like I need 3 fingers to do that. And I can't really do it holding the mouse. You know, it's a two-hand. It's a right thumb on the space bar to jump, and a W key and a shift with your left hand. So I'm going to try to jump up on here and make it across. And all right, and then you see I just run off, and it was never going to happen. And that's brutal. And somewhere along in here, one of my teammates gives me a pep talk. It's the kind of pep talk I don't like. And it's with good intentions, but it's like, you know, I don't want it. Oh, I'm not going to get you down to the school teacher and algebra and all that kind of stuff. When I get talking to like that, I get more motivated. So I do my Spider-Man string, and then I just way overshoot it. The problem with the Spider-Man is you can see it's 42 seconds. Every time you make a mistake, it's 42 seconds. And my fellow teammates are jumping back, reviving me, and then going back. This falls squarely on me. This is normally when I ask you to like, subscribe, share, hit the ringing bell, subscribe, resubscribe. And this video isn't so much about the gameplay or the jumping. It's about the things that block us. Most times we're the people that are the captors, the jailers of our own keys. So someone mentions in the chat, why don't you make your speed, your mobility 100? So then I'm like, oh shit, right? So I go in and change everything and make my mobility 100, and it's going to get up to 108 here. You can see right now it's 68. I'm putting 10 on at a time. And then I'm going to go to 78. And the maximum you can add is 100. So anything over 100 is superfluous. But I'm not effing around. I want just to be done with this jumping. So I'm at 98 and I go, do I need to do the last piece? And I'm like, yep, I need to do the last piece. So I even changed the armor. So I'm at 108 now. Now I'm going to get a running start. Easily make that jump. Easily make that jump. At this point, I don't need to climb on that railing. It's just going to screw me up because I can jump up there for days. That's an easy jump for me. But I still fuck up my mechanic. There's my Spider-Man thing, and I don't know the next place. I could have made it right there, but I'm an idiot. So now I know I can make it. I think now is when I get the speech. But I'm like, I got this now. But I was holding myself back. So when I first started playing Destiny, I failed and failed after all these jumps. All I had to do is really just go to 100 mobility. I would have gotten through everything really fine. My build was always strong enough in that first part to get through there. But for whatever reason, I wouldn't do that. I'm the one that caused that problem. Do you do that to yourself? Do you know that you should be doing a better behavior, but you just can't help yourself? You're going to go back to old ways anyways, because no one's giving you permission to change. I'm giving you permission to change. Please give yourself permission to change. You don't have to do the old things that got you into trouble, the old things that led you to failure, the old, tired, worn out ways that you act. You can be different. You can, any minute, you can be different. This is the thing about free will. And I listened to a physicist try to talk to me about free will. And their argument is so childish. It's because, you know, if there's free will, then it discounts what I do for a profession. Therefore, there can't be free will. Like, that's dumb as shit. But that's what some people say. So you do have free will. You can change right now. And somehow if you have free will, it means that physics doesn't work. Again, don't let people shackle you. Look at now, I make that jump like crazy. Now I got to jump over there and just land on the bottom. Watch. I do this with my eyes closed now. And then they say you got to go up around the corner. I'm nervous about up around the corner because I've never been able to do up around the corner before. But I'm going to go up. And I almost made that jump with my Spider-Man stuff. So I'm really careful, and I'm going to go, oh, I got to go up there. Okay. Let's see. Don't shackle yourself. Stop. I'm telling you, don't shackle yourself anymore. In a video game especially. Look at, and I use my whoop-de-doo skill, Spider-Man, and I still make it. Not going to be denied, YouTube. And now we're getting bombed. I put down my heel and we go after that. So what else in your life are you holding yourself back on? And that's what I did in this game. This game was less enjoyable because I wouldn't make that change. When I first started playing, I didn't even know how to mod your stuff. In Destiny 2, it's so easy to mod your gear. It's incredible. So now I just got to jump straight up. I go up with ultimate. Let's try that again. I go up with ultimate. Then I look, where do I got to go next? I go up again. And now I'm going to go up again. This is stupid easy with 100 mobility. Then ultimate's like, are you still down here? I'm like, I'm up here. Because they're so used to me being so shitty. But I didn't have 100. Destiny 2 makes it really easy to change builds. But this is another thing. I'm going to withhold myself. Because I haven't been doing that, I'm not going to save this build. I'm going to manually redo this stuff all the time. Because again, I'm the one torturing myself. No one else is. Can I make that jump? Now I'm starting to say, yeah, of course I can make that jump. I don't have those pumps in the middle. I got to pump immediately if I'm going to do it. I think. All right. And so what I want to tell YouTube today is there's a lot of things that stop you. Okay, what can't you just brain your way through? If you're smoking, yes, you could kind of brain your way. It's insidious how addictive cigarettes are. So I don't blame you if you can't stop. If you can't just will yourself to stop smoking, you can will yourself to stop saying negative things to your kids. It's really easy. That's a choice that you're making. Or are you going to say you're determined and then the Big Bang made you have to say shitty things to your kids? I mean, the people that say things like that are absolutely ludicrously, the smartest they are in physics is as dumb as they are as people. That's why they're physicists, because they know nothing about human beings. And somehow if you had free will, that makes their profession, I mean, really, physicist, really. So you have the free will, you can change it I'm telling you. Look, I could never done the jumps. I can go back and do all that stuff now. And isn't it amazing if I would have thought about physics? It says right in the tooltip that mobility helps your jumping. Maybe I have a reading problem and a cognitive problem. But YouTube, I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, share. This is the Witch Queen Spire whoop-de-doo thing. And I got more this week. It took us 2 hours. We didn't finish it, but there's a lot of revelation in this. So I'm just telling you, stop shackling yourself. I told you a quick story on the last video I did. Number 301 was that I just did shit because I just thought it was right. I didn't ask people's permission. When I was sure of what I was doing, I just did it. I didn't wait for someone to give me an order to do it. If I needed to clean up my space, I'd clean up my space in the Coast Guard. If I had to organize it, I didn't need them to tell me to organize it. I can organize it. You control your life. You unlock all these shackles that you've put on. Thank you, YouTube. Unlock your shackles. Later, bye.